like, hey, I got no more money to DCA. Well, I got a job, you know, and it's like, I can put more money into the market. I think there's not enough, what do you call it? People out there telling people in this community, like how to like DCA at good times. And now's a great time, right? Like the last time we had this much FUD in PulseChain was back at the end of November, beginning of December. And it made me think a lot. And then I was just like, well, buy more, you know? And like the price has been up ever since, right? And we're still up, you know? So like, yeah, it's just
that's what I wanted to ask too. That's what I want to ask you guys too. Is it, you know, I like the way somebody takes this angle of, is it cheap or expensive? Is, you know, the core coins, PulseChain, PulseX, all the stuff we saw, you know, dumping recently, are they cheap or expensive right now?
They're cheap.
About it?
Very cheap.
Yeah,
very very
easy call.
It's like buying like, I don't know, like a busted up car that needs to be refurbished or whatever, and then like it's going to turn into a Lambo by the end of the bull market. You know, like you spend, you know, $2,500 on a car that has a good engine, but you have to work it up or whatever, and then that $2,500 car is going to turn into a freaking like Huracan or whatever type of Lambo you like, you know, whatever color, whatever interior, you know, like
I haven't picked the color out yet. I've been holding back, but I'm thinking about green as of now. Thinking that.
There you go. There you go.
To be fair, guys, I have just spotted. If you put that chart on log, Max. Yeah, and you see that there is actually maybe put it on the 3-day chart as well. There's a trend line from the very bottom going up, and on log it's like a perfect trend line, and we actually just wicked to that trend line, and now we're bouncing off it. It's kind of hard to see on that, but yeah, it's like a perfect trend line. So yeah, actually, you know, maybe it does make maybe we're all just in depression, or maybe it's the well, what's the part of the cheat sheet where it starts coming back and everyone's like, oh, it's still not going to happen, you know? Like
I'm never in depression, but you know, every once in a while you got to poke fun at it. You're like, you know what? Why not? My body's ready. I want to soak this in. Let's do it. I know we're gonna be back. Let's do it. That's what I feel. What is that called? I don't know what that's called, but that's what I feel.
I'm gonna bring up the Wall Street cheat sheet because there's a specific
phase of that, right?
Yeah, it's what it is the
relentless rational optimism. I'm going with that one.
It's the disbelief. That's it. Sorry, that is disbelief. We're in disbelief right now on Pulse. It's like we've took one big dip here and we're like, yeah, man, we're just. I knew it weren't going to go up yet. Like, oh, we're so stupid. It's like it's going from depression to disbelief, and I believe we have been through depression. I've seen some serious bottom signals in the Hex and PulseChain community, serious ones. I don't even want to name names. I'll tell you guys after the stream. But like seriously, I've seen just some of the worst, most obvious bottom signals ever. And I've got certain people in the community that I'm looking at as a top indicator as well. When there's like certain guys that are getting euphoric, I'm like just going to sell everything, 100%.
Is there a chart we can trade on that?
The Hex community sentiment chart. Like.